Prince Street, August 14th, a Soho bar, a speakeasy. It's you and me and I'm feeling free. It's crazy how everyone...
Hey guys, welcome back to the start of another weekly reading and writing vlog. Today is February 3rd, 2020. And it is like 11:30 a.m. right now. I was planning on coming into work, sitting down and filming this intro right away, but I had kids like as I was walking in at 8 a.m. And then I've had them all morning, which is fine. It makes the time go by really easily. I had some actual work stuff, paperwork and such to get sorted. My main issue is that it's going to be 60 degrees out today. So it's like, I don't want to work. I want to be outside. And I definitely plan on leaving earlier than I generally would like to, because I want to take the puppies on a really nice walk and be outside and enjoy the fresh air. I guess I'm technically going to have footage from Sunday that you just saw. Nothing crazy. I posted last week's reading vlog, took the puppies to the dog park, which they loved because it was also really nice out yesterday. Not 60 degrees nice, but pretty nice. And finished King of Scars. That was the big thing. I'm gonna film a video on the spoiler-filled, detailed thoughts that I have about King of Scars. But what it boils down to is that I'm extremely disappointed. I do not think, despite the fact that this book is over 500 pages and is apparently the first in a series or a duology or something, should not be so long, and did not feel like it had the love. It felt forced. It did not feel like it came from a place of, boy, do I have a story to tell, as much as either a cash grab or I'll give everybody a benefit of the doubt and like, oh, this series is really popular. You know, we have so many amazing characters. I'm sure there's more to tell within this world, but such a disappointment because I liked it so much at first. If you guys watched the previous reading vlogs, I was super excited for about the first 100 pages. And then pretty much halfway through, I was just like, oh no, this is not going in the direction that I was hoping it would go in. So that left me pretty disappointed, but I'm just glad that it's done. It's over with. I'll process my thoughts, put them in a more coherent and thought out video that I might be able to put up this week, depending on when I film, and start on The Secret Life of Arach Innis. I didn't even bring that book with me today because what I'm going to focus on while I'm here is editing my chapter 4. My secret editor friend has not gotten back to me on her thoughts on the chapter 3 that I submitted to her, but I am eager to push ahead into this next chapter, especially because this is the party scene chapter. It's always been a fun one to write, and I have a feeling that I'm going to have to do a decent amount of work in editing because, in case you've never watched any one of these writing vlogs before, I have been working on this fantasy manuscript for a while, and I recently decided to cut out the prologue. And without having the prologue, a lot of things, especially for the first act of my story, just had to be drastically changed and completely rewritten because there's information that used to be assumed that no longer can be, and I need to kind of work it into the manuscript. And it's been really fun, and it's gotten me so excited for my story and the manuscript, and I feel that it is turning into something so strong, and it makes me really excited to submit to literary agents, and you know, hopefully that will come about in March, but we'll see. Might be a little ambitious, but hopefully before summer. March would be ideal, but if I end up not being able to query this book until April or May, I'd be fine. So I'm just gonna work on editing that. My reward will be leaving early so I can enjoy the outdoors with my puppies and be outside for as long as I can, maybe even do some reading outside, because I have a hefty February TBR list and they're all romance related, so I'm excited to get to those books. I was working on my website last night because I am making a website that literary agent or editor could easily go to, or I guess anybody in general, but that's who I'm imagining would actually use it, to go to any of my other social media easily. So I really just a one-stop place to find all my internet life stuff. So I've been working on that. I think it's looking pretty good, but it's definitely not a priority right now. And I still need to go through the potential comp titles that I might use in my query, go to Goodreads, learn more about them, and try to decide if they're a right fit for my story, or for my story to be compared to. So that is my plan. I literally have the windows open in the center because it is so nice out. So I'm gonna get to working on chapter 4 and I will check in with you guys later. All right, so this is just the preview of what I have. Trying to keep it real. Obviously this is not mine, this is just the template. Short videos, previews that I could put in there. Got it linked up to my Instagram, and then a subscribe form. But I think I might do a monthly blog update on here, maybe, so I have a reason to use it. But that's what I have so far.
It's crazy how everyone lives up like Top Gun. It's you and me's a cloudy night to smoke one. How things happen when you move to the city. When you're with me, oh, how you feel me. Oh, things happen when you call me pretty. When you're with me, oh.
So I rewrote about 3 pages worth of material and spent the last 20 minutes rereading the original chapter I wrote, and there's definitely ideas of scenes or pieces of dialogue that I want to keep or want to have the same vibe of, but yeah, it definitely needs a lot of rewriting still, and I'm kind of reaching that point where I just need to think about some things, digest what I just reread and rewrote, and come back to it later. And I'm just itching to go outside because it looks so nice out. I'm gonna do a little bit more housekeeping while I'm over here, but otherwise I am about to head out for the day. Oh, I'm so excited to go outside. So I walked the puppies and they are dead ass asleep right now. It was interesting because my dogs love other dogs. Veorra loves people and she especially loves children. And because it was so warm out and it was like 3:30, so there were a ton of kids and people walking their dogs. And I had the 2 of them and I was like, wait, maybe going to the park was a bad idea. It ended up not being. It was completely fine. It's a huge park, so I had plenty of space, but they were just so ridiculous and so excited. I put them in the back seat, got out of my car to go get them out of the back seat, and both of them got out through the driver's side. Like, they climbed over the chairs and got out. I could not believe it. I was like, you guys are monsters. Who raised you? Anyway, so then I ate and I've just been like doing some chores and kind of chilling for a second, but I'm about to whip out my laptop, probably work on my website for a little bit just because I haven't really touched it today other than to show you guys what it looked like. I'm also going to upload the footage from this vlog because I want to get better at editing a little bit while I go with these weekly vlogs and not just leaving it all for my Sunday self to work on, because that has been a little bit of a strain on me and there's no one to blame but myself. And then I'll probably go back to editing my chapter 4, because now that I've had time to think about it and let it ruminate, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to work on it in probably like an hour. And then for the evening, I need to read the romance book. So here we go. All right, good morning, everybody. It is raining out. At least it's warm and raining, but it is raining. So I feel like my hair is nonsense. The puppies smell terrible, but that's okay. I made it here. I'm here early specifically so I can talk to you guys. So I didn't really update you on what I was doing last night, but I ended up just spending most of my time working on the website because I almost ditched what I was working on. I was on Wix.com, the little website maker, to go find something different because I was just not happy. I was just having a difficult time, and then I finally figured something out that made it way easier. So now it looks pretty good in my opinion, and is much more in line with what I want, which is nothing that complicated. A one-stop shop for all of my social media information, more or less. Although I am also going to have a blog on there, and I think I'm just gonna do monthly something, just some sort of writing to throw up. So I was working on my first blog post last night, which took up quite a bit of time. But today is Taco Tuesday and getting wine and watching The Bachelor and eating fancy cheese. So I'm super excited to see my friends and do all that and dress up a little bit and just have a fun, social, relaxing evening. So once I'm done here, I just need to go home, and I think I'm gonna try to film my King of Scars review today, I think. So I'm gonna write up some bullet points because I have a lot of things I want to mention, and although I don't like scripting my videos, for something like this where there's a lot of ideas, I just want them quasi-organized before I film, and then if I have time after that, just work on chapter 4. I mean, that's just gonna be the agenda for the week, other than also reading The Secrets of Arach Innis. And I realize I've been saying The Secret Life. It's not The Secret Life, it's just The Secrets. Yep, that's on my agenda for the day, so I will check in with you guys later. Hi friends, so I don't know why I thought that I would have so much time between leaving work and going out for Taco Tuesday and The Bachelor, and that I was going to be able to get so much done and even film a video. I don't know what I was thinking, because let me tell you, I had to come home and deal with the commute, walk the dogs, cook for myself. I know I said I'm going out for tacos, but I don't actually want to spend money on food. So with the limited time that I have, I want to spend it reading The Secrets of Arach Innis. So that's what I'm going to get to doing right now. I really want to write, and I'm definitely going to spend a huge chunk of my day tomorrow editing a video. Unfortunately, because I didn't film the King of Scars rant review, I'm going to edit another video instead so I can still post it on Thursday, but I definitely am planning on leaving work ASAP so I can just get all sorts of things done tomorrow. So that's the plan when I get to reading. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Unfortunately, my coworker is sick, unfortunately for her, but that means I'm here alone, so I'm definitely going to film a lot today. I have a lot on the agenda. Yeah, so I started reading The Secrets of Arach Innis, which I really enjoy thus far. I'm only like a chapter and a half in, but it's also only a 200-page book. I need to edit the video that I'm going to post tomorrow, which I think is going to be like a perfect work from home day. I need to find a better title for it. Focus more on rewriting and editing my chapter 4 because I wasn't able to touch it at all yesterday. And depending on when I leave here, maybe film my critique of King of Scars. I wrote down some bullet points of things that bothered me or why this book really fell flat for me. I do have a D&D session this weekend, so I'm really excited about that because our GM kind of hinted this to us the last time we played, which was like nearly a month ago. We're going to conclude the mission that we're on right now, and I think there's going to be a battle, and then we're gonna have like a chill day where our characters just get to explore the city, and I'm really excited about that because my character is a bard and a gambler, so I just feel like she's gonna have a lot of fun. So let's get started on all this work I have to do though. It's so funny. So the raw footage for this like day in my life video was around a half hour, and then after editing it, it's down to 5 minutes and 5 seconds, including the intro and 30-second outro at the end. So it's just funny how that stuff works. Now, I do want to do a voiceover for it, which I think I could do using the microphone in my headphones, but I think it will be better to wait until I get home and use the mic that I have hooked up to my sit-down camera, since that's of higher quality. But the video itself is edited, so I think I'm gonna take a break and listen to the Jordan Peterson interview that I was listening to this morning and work on creating the thumbnail for this particular video. Okay, so this is an app that I have had for almost 3 years, and it just informs you if there's surveys to take and you earn points. And like I said, it took me a long time to earn enough points, but I did. You can exchange them for like gift cards or whatever. Obviously, I got a Barnes & Noble one, but I actually ended up not getting a book. I got the Embers of Memory, a Throne of Glass card game from the Sarah J. Maas series. So because I had that gift card, I ordered it and I got that sucker for free, including shipping, taken care of. So I'm really excited to get this, and we're even more excited that I got it for free. Okay, I realize it might seem like I'm low-key procrastinating on editing my chapter, but let me show you what I've been working on for the last hour. So this is the thumbnail I'm gonna use, and that actually took a long time to come up with because at first I was gonna do the whole like 4 different pictures throughout the video, cover the whole thing, and maybe some text in the middle. But I've come to realize that I really don't like that look. I just prefer large, simple, white text and one picture that kind of demonstrates what the majority of the video is going to be about. I also kind of messed up because I generally try to take thumbnail images, and I completely forgot to do that for this video. So I had to screenshot from something kind of random and hope that it worked, but I think it does. Also, these are my notes for the King of Scars video that I think I'm gonna transfer to a different notebook and actually maybe attempt to script something out, which I generally don't do. I want to try it, especially since I have a lot of thoughts with this book. And then I've also been on Goodreads looking for potential comp titles for my queries, and I'm kind of in the mood to come up with new titles for my book as well. And it's only 10:30. The center itself closes at 1, so there's still quite a bit of time that kids could come in, so I don't want to really start writing until it gets closer to 1. Because I don't like being interrupted when I'm writing. I want to have just like a complete focus block. So I'm kind of taking care of some smaller, not as important stuff right now, but that's what I'm doing. So, not only did I write my script more or less for the King of Scars review video that I'm gonna film today, I also revised my comp title, comparison title section in my book query, which I feel very content with, although I sent off that specific portion to my secret editor friend to look it over because she has been highly critical of my previous comp titles. So taking her advice and advice from other people and those in the literary field, I have, I think, come up with a pretty good comp title section. And then I just signed up for, it's called the Great Courses Plus, and I saw this on my Instagram, like one of those ads that pops up, and I signed up for the free trial. You get access to these really cool courses, and the one that caught my eye, and the whole reason I'm doing this is because they have the Celtic World course, and there are 24 half-hour, 40-minute lectures about the Celtic world. And I've been thinking about this because I don't get my next Audible credit until the 19th of February. So I have like 10, 12 days without any audiobooks. But my fantasy book, and I've mentioned this before, but is loosely inspired by Celtic mythology and history. It's not a historical novel by any stretch of the imagination, but that's kind of the backbone or the basic structure that I then built my specific fantasy world on top of. And so I'm always looking to expand my knowledge in that realm, on top of the fact that I am genuinely interested in history. So I think this will be a really fun course to go through. So I will definitely keep you guys up to date, and if I find the course to be particularly appealing. That all being said, it is about 12:30, so I am definitely going to work on my chapter 4 now. I've gotten everything done. I don't think any kids are gonna be coming in. We're almost closed for the day, so let's begin. So my dogs are acting like they're completely clinically depressed and are hanging out in the backyard, and I'm afraid that they're gonna get kind of loud because I need to film this video while there's still a little bit of natural sunlight, or I'd like to do that. And usually when I come home, I walk them right away, but I'm working against the clock, so it's like, no, I gotta like change and get ready and film this video, and then I can walk you. And they're outside, but they're just acting like I'm a monster. Which maybe I am, but like, I got work to do, puppies. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire. King of Scars by Leah Bardugo. Alright, sorry I disappeared for a little bit. This camera died, but I filmed my video. I took the dogs on a long walk and listened to the first lecture video in the Celtic series that I got, which was already so good. I mean, it was truly an introduction to the course, but I'm already like, interesting. So I'm really excited to listen to more of that, and the fact that they're only half an hour makes it really easy to get through them, considering my commute can be anywhere from 20 minutes to half an hour. I also worked on this current vlog, and it just makes it so much easier when I work ahead than trying to do it all in one day. Oh my god. And then I finished editing and doing the voiceover for the video I'm going to post tomorrow, which will come out before this video, but I haven't decided what I'm going to title it yet, but it is uploading right now, and then I just have to do like description, upload the thumbnail, stuff like that. But I actually need to run to the store. I obviously have a very meat-centric diet, and I had these steaks in the freezer that I forgot to switch to the fridge last night. And so they're frozen and I can't eat them. So I'm gonna run to the store and just grab another steak that's not frozen and cook it up real quick, and then probably read. Although I should focus on writing my chapter 4, but I haven't read at all today. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's at least get the thumbnail up before leaving. So that's in my downloads, and it's gonna be this one. Boop. There we are. Hey guys, it's Thursday and I don't have a lot to update you with other than my day in a life is posted today, going live at 11. So I will try to be there for the premiere of it. Working on my manuscript. There's another episode of The Bachelor tonight, so I'm gonna go to my friend's house to watch it at 7. So until then, yeah, just trying to work on my writing. Oh, and the Celtic series I'm listening to is so awesome. I love it so, so, so much. I'll definitely link that down in the description below. But the Celtic one is so cool. Thus far, she's gone over like art and linguistics and like what the Romans and the Greeks thought of the Celts, and it's gold, baby. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I'm sorry that I have been so bad about vlogging the last few days, but in truth, I just didn't have anything to update with you guys with. I've been bad about writing and I've been bad about reading, but I just got an email from my secret editor friend about my chapter 3, and it was extremely positive with really only one thing to look at, and that has kind of revigorated. And not that I haven't wanted to write chapter 4, I just, because that chapter is so much bigger, it's nearly twice as long as the previous 3 chapters, there was just a lot more to think through, and I just needed to digest how I was going to move forward. But now I'm excited to do so. I feel like I'm very comfortable with the direction that everything is headed. I have been working on a new title because my previous title was all right. There was an alliteration to it that I enjoyed, but I wanted something that was a little bit more specific and that would maybe give away, just in the title alone, that there is this Celtic vibe to it. Speaking of Celtic, because we've been learning about the linguistics, what did like the Greeks and the Romans think of the Celts? Who are they? Like, how are they defined? Learning a lot of just how do historians gain their knowledge about these ancient people, the art, and right now I'm listening to their religion, the religious course, and they're talking about druids and stuff, and it's so cool. So I'm having such a blast with that and definitely gaining some things, not that would change the plot of my story, but just little tidbits that it's like, oh, I could easily add very Celtic specific information and just drop it into my story. Oh, also, what do you guys think about my hair? I brushed it out last night after I took a shower and woke up looking like this, and which is obviously a lot straighter than how it normally is, but I'm kind of into it. Definitely let me know. I'm always back and forth with my hair. It's terrible. I've been really bad about reading The Secrets of Arach Innis. I've just been really busy with other stuff, but I finally, and it's such a short book, it's 200 pages, and I finally sat down last night and read half of it, and I woke up this morning actually like, ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen next. I haven't read a self-published book in a really long time, and while there are aspects of this book that definitely feels self-published, I don't want my review to be tainted by the fact that she sent it to me, although it's hard not to feel that way because that was very kind of her to do. But it's such an interesting little book and a really compelling plot, and I'm just like excited to see what happens next. So ideally, I finish that either late today or early tomorrow because I need to also get going on my February TBR list. The next one being the Alexa Dunn book, the Jane Eyre and space retelling, which I'm so excited to get to. But tonight I'm finally playing D&D. I've been so excited to play, and we were supposed to do like twice a month, every other week, but then someone went on vacation, then another person went on vacation, then another person went on vacation, so we haven't been able to all meet up, and now this weekend we finally can. And it's snowing outside and it looks so pretty. Ohio's so funny. We got a bunch of snow yesterday and literally by like 4 p.m. it was almost all melted. No joke. It's like you get the best of both worlds. You get some pretty snow, but you're not dealing with it for too long. Unlike Iowa, where it lasted forever, it felt like. So my puppies are also very happy about that. So my plan for today is just to read more of The Secrets of Arach Innis, work on this vlog. Please let me know if you like the Sunday postings because I'm kind of going back and forth if I should continue to post these weekly reading vlogs on Sunday or if more people would want to watch it Monday. Just let me know. I like what your guys' schedules are. And then work on my chapter 4 and maybe my chapter 3 a little bit too, since I got that feedback for it yesterday. But yes, I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to head out here in a few minutes to go play D&D, which I'll definitely get some footage of, but I just wanted to give you one of the final updates for this weekly vlog, and I am nearly done with Secret Life of Arach Innis, depending on when I get home tonight. If I have a half hour, an hour to spare before bed, I'm definitely going to try to race my way through this book because it is a pretty good page turner. Again, it all depends on when I get home on whether I can finish this book tonight or if I'm going to have to do it early tomorrow morning because I am going to set my alarm rather early so I can get up, finish this book, and I just really want to focus obviously on this vlog and uploading this vlog, but then on writing. I added all of the edits that my secret editor talked to me about to my chapter 3 and started working on my chapter 4, but chapter 4 is just gonna take a long time and I like having big blocks to work and write in. So I really wanna just use tomorrow to try to do as much as I can in that regard, writing wise. And then that's probably all that I am gonna be able to do tomorrow. Like I said, I'll try to get some footage of this night, but in case I don't send you off later, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like this video and comment and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any more reading or writing related content in the future. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
He's going, sir, he knows something, he just won't speak, and he kicks Spoon, and Spoon goes, I don't know anything. And the big, like chubbier, dark-skinned boy that is dressed with like a wizard's hat and has like a